We just left our hotel in London. I'm getting tired of staying in hotels like a commoner. I think we should stay in a castle.
I think that sounds like an incredible idea.
Accommodations fit for a king.
But first, we're gonna have to get there, and I've hired a private car. And to you locals who may be offended that I didn't take a train or something, keep in mind we have 6 weeks of luggage on us and a bunch of equipment. Also, this video is about renting a castle, not how to travel England on a few quid a day. Anyway, we're heading through the British countryside through Halstead in Essex and to our destination for the night, Headingham Castle. This Norman-era keep was constructed in 1140 by Aubrey de Vere. The de Vere family was a Norman powerhouse, becoming one of the great aristocratic families of medieval England. They were granted an earldom and were involved in enforcing Magna Carta, which greatly limited the king's powers and provided a blueprint for the US Constitution. And here's the driveway leading up to the manor and keep.
I'm so excited. First time ever staying in a castle.
Which is also going to be the first time we have to cross a moat to check in.
Welcome home for the night? Okay.
Before we take the grand tour, we should head up to the royal chamber and get settled. And I gotta say, this has to be one of the coolest rooms I've ever seen. I had never slept in a 4-post canopy bed before, much less one covered in fur.
I think this will do.
They did an excellent job giving this room medieval aesthetics while offering some modern creature comforts. You know, wherever I see a TV, I stream myself because every view counts. And as luxurious as this all is, we actually ended up having to share it.
Listen.
Apparently, I'm married to David Attenborough.
So it's birds of prey? They're nesting behind these walls.
The windows are home to a lot of ladybugs as well, which some say is a sign of good luck. Here's hoping. Time now to explore our home for the night. Headingham Castle is one of the best preserved, least altered Norman-era keeps in the entire country. You know what? You've heard me say Norman a couple times. I think I should probably elaborate with the history lesson. The Norman Conquest is basically when William the Conqueror, a French-speaking duke from Normandy, invaded England in 1066. He beat the Anglo-Saxon King Harold at the Battle of Hastings and basically said, "Cool, this is mine now." And that changed England forever. The aristocracy, the laws, the language, and of course the castles, just like the one we're staying in. And by the way, I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with all this space. For now, I'll take the massive schlep back up to the royal chamber. And for those of you who think I'm hamming this up for video, here's the full climb in a single take. It's near golden hour, which means it's time to head outside, check out the grounds, and take a few photos. It's absolutely gorgeous out here, and while the weather's agreeable, I thought it'd be a good time to get some drone shots. We do tend to go through drones here, but I'm happy to report that this one survived. Anyway, time to check out the nearby village. We're making our way there on foot, and I have to say, it's super charming.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before.
This is an England video, not a French one.
They offered a dining package with a private chef with our booking, but my pragmatic side won and we thought we'd get something local. This may have been a mistake because this village has nary a soul in sight. After a bit of Googling and meandering, we do find a local pub.
We made it here to the Wheatsheaf. We're gonna have ourselves a couple of cottage pies. And some beers, obviously.
This pub was super quaint and charming. We'll go ahead and get the fire going and get the beer flowing.
Cheers!
Young's London Original. It's a decent amber. My observation of England in general is that they like to serve beer a little flat and a little warm. Still good.
Make do.
And here it is, an authentic British pub pie. I made a comment on a previous video about England not really being known for its food. What I meant was its cuisine, not its food quality. Anyway, this clearly struck a nerve, so allow me to recant.
That's pretty good.
You're welcome.
As we enjoyed this pub, we were treated to an unexpected sight.
Babe, look.
It's a tortoise in here.
Now granted, we were a few pints deep, but no, we're not seeing things. This is Bert, the Wheatsheaf's mascot and local celebrity.
back at the castle. Our host lives on property. His family's owned this place for centuries. And there's a beautiful manor house. He's invited us to come for a drink as he's making his own gin now. So we're going to try that out.
And here it is, De Vere, a fine gin.
How strong do you guys like it?
As we drank, he gave us a quick tour of his home as well as anecdotes of his storied family, including what's called
The Oxfordian Theory of William Shakespeare.
in which Edward de Vere, Earl of Oxford, is said to have written William Shakespeare's masterpieces using a fake name. Our host was quick to tell us that this is just a conspiracy theory. Being American, I think he assumed we accept all theories as facts. Alright, it's time finally to retire to our castle for the evening. And you know what?
I don't think I should spend a night in a castle without looking the part.
And for those of you who thought mimicking accents was rude in my previous video, you're really gonna hate this.
1091, a very good year. Yes. I want 2 battalions here, 1 there, and another one there for good measure.
And before you judge me, wouldn't you wander around in your underwear if you rented a castle? Besides, this sight gag always worked for Will Ferrell.
I'm ready to hold court. Send in the subjects.
Yes. Yes.
And one mustn't forget the throne.
Yes.
Alright, enough of that. Back in the royal chamber now, and we've made an 11th hour discovery. It turns out there's a tub underneath the TV. I'm gonna make a departure from the kings of old and actually bathe. It was nice to enjoy the phosphorescent glow of the digital fire in the company of my queen. And since I am the king, I should probably commune with God and do my bedtime prayers.
Please go viral.
This was an amazing stay, albeit short and sweet. Check out our epic London video, which, despite how awesome I think it is, managed to offend a few people for some reason. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching.